Hello, my name is Jehan and today I'm going to show you my project for Model 4. This is a project is a Node app using Express and I will be showing you how it works by testing the endpoints I created with Postman. First, we will start our app by running the command line npm start, and this will show us the local server and the port it's using. The server uses NodeMan, as you can see here in our package, to start automatic and restart automatically when changes are made. It runs on the port 3000 by default. And our port and environment is here in the NV file. If we look at the app.js, we first imported important libraries like .env and also the Express library. Here we initiated the Express app. We also imported important data like elevator calculation here. We have all the logic for the calculation and we exported that for our code. We also have here our agents that we're going to also import as a library with the pricing to be used in this app. It has all the important elements like first name, last name, emails, region, and fees. We will use all these parameters in our app, as we can see in when we test in our endpoints. Our first endpoint is a get endpoint, and it's a hello message. So we are requesting a hello message. We also log that it will show us the port is used. We will be testing it in our message here. So if we do hello, it will send us a simple hello back. Our next parameter is a status. We're requesting to send us the environment and the port in this string. And if we can do it, you can see here it's environment and a port. Our third one is the error. And here we are testing the error 500. However, we can put any error type we want and it will show. This one we're using here is 500. So if we do error and we call it, it will send us a 500. If we test it here and we do error 400, it will send us a different type of error. The next endpoint is an email list. We would like to request an email list that is separated by a comma. We've done that by mapping over the agent array and extracting email addresses, as you can see here. And if we test it, so if we do the email list, we'll see all the agents emails separated by a comma. Next, we're gonna have the region average, and in region average endpoint, it calculates the average rating and fee for agent in a specific section. It takes a query parameter for the region, so query parameter for the region. Then here we have it filtered by a specific region. If there's no agent in the region, we'll have this command here to send us this kind of specific answer. And here we calculating the total rating and fee, and we're making sure also that it is rounding to 2 decimal places by this command and sending us back the result as a JSON object with the region, average rating, and fee. So if we can test it here, we will see average region. As you can see here, we have a west and there is no agent there, but like let's say north, it sends us that there is an agent in the north and their average rating and their average fee. The next one is the calculation for residential buildings. And here we're extracting a query parameters as an apartment, floor, and tier. Those are the required one. So first we're gonna have I missed something. So here first we validated the tier. So a tier must be selected. Then we validated the apartments are and floors are numbers. We made sure that it's integer and that the numbers are greater than zeros. And we imported the calculations from the elevator calculation file we created earlier. So now if we'll go test in Postman, we can see if we don't select a tier, let's say we'll select tier, that it will send us an error message. The tier must be selected. And if we put like 0, for example, error messages send us that needs to be greater than 0. And let's say we do 0.5, it will send us that it need to be an integer. And if we do all the parameters correctly, we will have the number of elevators required, and the total cost. Last but not least, we have the contact us, and in the contact us, we're extracting the field from the request body for the first, it's a post endpoint. So a first name, last name, and a message. This is, we're doing it as a request body. And then we have here, we validating that the request required field are there. We created the response object. We made sure that the message here is thank you first name and last name, and that we have its success, and we log the response in its entirety. So if we go here and we test the contact us, we will see that we have the message and the whole thing is being logged, as you can see here, in its entirety. Then last thing, I created a README. So for the README file, I did a research document identifying what Node.js, what is Express, three reasons for the rocket elevator of why we choosing this technology. I made sure that it is for all stakeholders with technical and non-technical backgrounds. I also identified what's a crude operation and a middleware and Express, and given an examples for it, errors handling, for example. And also I added some additional resources that will be useful for our client. Thank you very much.